Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that John Finnegan lately assured Finnegan that he was done with Sheila Sharp and claimed that his birth mama eventually understood that. Of course, there's no way Sheila will ever truly give up on having Finn in her life. To pretend else is just wishful thinking on Finn's part. Still, Sheila isn't going to make real progress with Finn by pushing too hard. Rather, the show may offer up some delicate new circumstances that give Finn another reason to connect with Sheila. It hasn't been that long since Finn completely changed his opinion and softened toward his natural mama. Once Finn helped find Sheila in that storehouse, he'd great sympathy for what she'd been through. Finn also started calling Sheila idol for her sweats to stop Sugar aka Janet Weber from harming Steffi Forrester and the kiddies. Now Finn has changed his tune since he knows his marriage is at stake, but Sheila could land in a jam that he just can't ignore soon. Tom Starr's overdose will ultimately lead to a police disquisition. Formerly more lab results are revealed. Grounded on B&B's exercise videotape for the week of July 8th to 12th. It also looks like Sheila will find Paul Hollister deceased behind the bar. There's a good chance Sheila is going to come the high suspect in both crimes, especially if the real malefactor views her as an easy goat and frames her with some bogus substantiation. That could set the stage for Finn to be one of the many people who actually believes Sheila is innocent. It's easy to imagine this leading to some major showdowns with Steffi, who may contend Sheila is shamefaced and argue that Finn's ignoring what's right in front of him. Lee thinks Sheila will be the downfall of Finn and Steffi's marriage if he doesn't keep his distance from her. Nonetheless, Finn may eventually feel like he has no choice but to fight for Sheila and try to prove she's an innocent woman, at least this time around. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say some shocking Sheila news is still to come, so we'll bring you updates on any brewing disasters and prognostications on the tight spots ahead. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Tom Starr's death was just the tip of the icicle in a hot summer whodunit. Scuttlebutt has it there will be another mysterious death this week on the CBS Cleaner. With the Los Angeles PD's lower than astral crime working record on B&B, could they inaptly arrest an innocent woman for murder? Keep reading to find out what's coming up next on Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers ahead. The hunt for Tom Starr's killer Sheila Carter is grieving the loss of her confidant Tom Starr, and eager to figure out what really happened to the man that saved her life. But, B&B spoilers allude she could walk right into a trap, and if Sheila's not careful she could find herself behind bars for Tom's murder. Deacon Sharp's woman may have hung up her villain cape, but everyone knows what she's really able of. Whenever a body pops up on the Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila is generally the high suspect. Tom Starr's death wouldn't be any different, and considering his ties to Sheila and the fact she was close to him and may have been suitable to poison him, all eyes will be on her. Sheila Carter's in trouble. The Bold and the Beautiful observers know that Sheila authentically watched about Tom and had no reason to hurt him. But, she's going to have a hard time persuading her critics and the LAPD investigators of that. Sorely, Sheila Carter is the perfect chump for the Il Giardino murder. Sheila's fingerprints are each over everything, and she was at the scene of the crime. Whoever the real killer is, they wouldn't have to work hard to point the bobbies in Sheila's direction. Do you suppose Sheila Carter will be arrested for murder? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and rumors tease the evil Deacon Sharp could return. Cleric would do anything to cover his son Hope Logan and his new woman, Sheila Sharp, and may be forced into doing so. Cleric did some drastic effects in Genoa City. Observers of Bold's family show, The Young and the Restless, may flash back. Both Cleric and Sheila have a history in Genoa City. Cleric has a history of doing some enough drastic effects to help Musketeers, helping Diane Jenkins Abbott fake her death and burial, for one. Cleric can do some hopeless and drastic effects that aren't exactly legal. He left Genoa City after that, but he did some captivity time after returning to Los Angeles. Sheila had some hopeless and demoralized felonious history in Genoa City as well, before she also moved to LA and wedded Eric Forrester. Also further crimes, but she seems to have changed and redeemed herself thanks to a good man's love. There's a killer, Sheila could be criticized, Hope Indiana danger. It's not exactly clear what happened to Tom Starr, but both Cleric and Paul Hollister are suspicious. They and John Finnegan have their dubieties that after being cleaned so numerous times Tom overdosed, there would have been signs of medicine use ahead. Also, another shocking sight causes blood-curdling riots to come from Sheila. Hollis was attacked and she set up him, and Cleric must take action. Sheila will be the first place police will look and will condemn for the crimes, and Hope could be in peril. Will the stress be enough for evil Cleric to emerge? Still, Sheila could be dead in that storehouse where Janet Sugar Weber stockpiled her. An active user would ent watch. Deacon has to figure this out, if it were ent for Tom. Cleric goes after the suspected perp. Cleric goes after the suspected perp who attacked Hollis, poisoned Tom, and aims to frame Sheila, and the same person seems to be involved in an attempted attack on Hope. Cleric doesn't tell his woman or son what he's got in store for the monster who thinks framing Sheila is their way out of dubitation. That person will be brought to justice, Cleric's kind of justice, which kind of resembles commodity Sheila might have done back in the day. Cleric may not kill his suspect with notions, or set a vicious canine after them or drown them in a hot hogshead. This killer will simply vanish, trapped in the same storehouse Sheila was, which will mysteriously catch on fire. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, July 9, 2024, tease Hope demanding someone to turn to and Finn being right there. Steffy Forrester's in all her glory. Steffy Forrester Finnegan is roistering in her accomplishment. She successfully broke up Hope Logan and Thomas Forrester, and now Thomas is going to marry Paris Buckingham so they can be a big, happy family. As Steffy spends the day with Thomas, Paris, and Douglas Forrester, she has a flaunting look on her face because she managed to make Expedience's life miserable, which was her ultimate thing. Who cares how Thomas feels? Who cares that Paris looks like a fool and will probably be left at the balcony again as she was with Carter Walton, but where is Steffy's hubby, John Finnegan? Shouldn't he be sharing in this little family get-together? Steffy thinks she got Finn to agree to stay down from Sheila Carter. She might want to give her hubby some further orders to observe. Finnegan is a good friend. Finn seems to have much more important effects to do than hang out at home with his woman's family. He needs to be a friend to agonized Hope. She turned down Thomas's rearmost marriage offer, which was only meant to prove a point to Hope. Does Thomas suppose about the fact that he has been sleeping with another woman and he needs to repair his relationship with Hope before she agrees to marry him? At least Hope has Finn to entrust in as he tries giving her advice. Finn has always believed that Hope is way too good for Thomas and there's a better man out there for her. Will Hope have another headache that needs a voluptuous massage? Does Hope start confusing her passions again since Finn is similar a nice one-woman Joe? Both Hope and Finn are playing with fire and could veritably well get burned. Steffy might want to suppose about keeping a better eye on her hubby as he gravitates toward her occasionally sister. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.